I'm Dan Welch, racing in a British Touring Car Championship for my own team, Welch Motorsport. Based in Fleet, we're a family-run team, myself and my father, down to my fiancée Lucy, calls the radio out on the pit wall.
I'm John Welsh, team principal, Welch Motorsport. We have two cars that we run, the Proton, which is new generation touring car. David Nye is in an S2000 car.
My role in the team is confusing, from washing the truck, putting the stickers on, repairing the cars, put my crash helmet on, and then I'm purely the team's race driver.
We are a smaller team, growing. Let's see how the season goes.
We are the underdog, but this year we're pushing for wins.
Hello everyone, this is more like it, isn't it? A lovely sunny day, exactly the way that we like to go motor racing, and it's the second weekend for the British Touring Car Championship. You know, already ransacked 3 weeks ago. So we've got, of course, the touring cars coming out shortly for their first week practice session.
First order of business is fire it out in time for the session and then send David on his way.
My name's Danny Condon, professional Welsh mechanic, working on David Nye's car in the S2000 class in the British Touring Car Championship. It's me and Henry that actually run the car.
I'm Henry Morgan. I'm a mechanic on the Ford Focus. We're a new team, all starting to gel a bit. Met Danny for the first time sort of 2 days before Brands.
Between the service, yeah, work professionally well, get on well, you know, outside the car as well.
Sort of complement each other. Sort of, you know, I think he picks up where my weaknesses are. He's stronger there, and I think he's similar with me. I'm a bit stronger maybe on his weaknesses. Can't really find his weaknesses yet, but I'm sure we'll find something. Now, how are we looking? Because the spanner checked.
Are you spanner checked up?
Yeah,
we're good. We're good, mate.
Cool. All right,
I think they're gelling very well, very much up for a win. They want to see a result, and that's really nice. I'm enthralled with that and doing my best to perform, and it's at the forefront of my mind every time I'm turning the wheel.
I'll let you get into your groove first few laps.
Your groove?
Yeah, and I'll call you in for the pit stop, and then I'll let you have a couple of laps then just to get back into the feel of the car, warm the tyres up at the front, and then we'll start giving you lap times.
David's, he showed good pace last race at Brands. If we can carry that on this weekend, I'm pretty confident we'll get a good result. It just depends if people like to smash him off the track again like they did at Brands.
As a race mechanic, every year you've got like a new car, and you kind of bond with the car over the season, or relationships in its infancy. But yeah, I think it will hopefully blossom into some points, good points finishes, and maybe some silverware.
Yeah, that's that little beast over there.
It's like watching your child ride a bike for the first time. You know it's going to be all right, but if she falls off, she might hurt her knee.
We're like an old married couple, mate.
Yeah, we are. It's quite weird, actually.
Hello. We're at Donington, sun's out, car's looking good, we're all organised, set, ready to go. Bedded in their brakes, so what will happen in the session, I'll go out, do 2-3 laps, get the brakes where I want them, we'll come in, then the lads will jack the car up, fits the new brake pad, and I go out and do it over again, and we've got to do it 3 times. So each time probably takes 10 minutes, so we maybe get 5 or 6 laps at the end to do a bit of free running. The bedding of the brake pads is critical. If you do it wrong, the brakes will never work through their life properly, and it causes issues like extra wear, or you'll have less bite. Only taken me nearly 15 years to get the hang of
it. Okay, David, have a cool off lap, let the tyre temperatures come down, and then maybe have another push, a cool down lap, another hot lap, and then come back in. 45 degrees for the garage, please, David, 45 degrees.
Yeah, your fastest first sector, fastest second sector. Yeah, it's the cleans, is it?
We can get pole, we'll definitely get pole.
Positive, isn't he?
Oh. Yeah, we're going to have a go at drive around circles, see if we've got any pace in the car.
You don't want to go on, do you?
Yeah, we're just not quick enough at the minute. Thinking. Trying to work out what's what. That's where the brain is.
We're talking we need 2 millimetres. And if you would rather stiffen the car up and he says, stiffening the car at 1 turn, he's going to give you 5 mil, we're laughing.
I've got more ideas now. But they're all going to whinge at me when I ask them to go and do it. I will say what I want doing, and they will all say, we haven't got enough time. And I'll say, well, I'll do it myself. See, everything you change has an effect on something else. It's a total balancing act. We've had a lack of testing. We've got to just think on our feet, and it'll either work or it won't. We've decided to go for quite a substantial, big setup change. It will be a suck it and see, primarily aimed at qualifying. Qualifying, you always use your tyres harder than you would in a race situation. So qualifying, we'll maybe do a 2-3 lap stint to try and get a lap time.
Yeah, it's just a matter of don't throw it off. No point. It feels good, you can keep pushing. And whilst you're doing a good lap, you remember not to mess it up on the last few corners, because you know you're doing a good lap. Don't mess it up.
The story continues in the 2013 Dunlop MSA British Touring Car Championship. Donington Park, the venue for rounds 4, 5 and 6. We've got the sun shining, we have got warm temperatures, and the drivers about to make their way out onto the circuit. We had
all the hard work we've put into it today, hopefully we're going to get some a decent result, maybe sort of top 3 on 4.
10th, 12th-ish, so around there, we'll be happy with that.
the Proton behind on track there, going strongly. Dan Welch 16th, having improved last time.
Dan just started the last couple of flying laps. Just we've got to try and get the time to come to us a little bit.
How bad's the car? Awful. Worse than before? Back end's now nailed to the floor. Yeah. And the front is just like it's not in contact with the ground. I feel like it's sat on its arse. Like the steering's all light and everything. Horrid.
He too. Didn't quite make it. We tried.
Maybe the bit of a gamble of the setup we did. We went a bit too far.
Bit gutted, we lost the last lap. Red flags come out literally 30 seconds from the end. I think you would have got another lap in. He's P2, so I'm happy, really happy.
How much more?
1.3 to rattled. Thing, it got worse and worse and worse, and it just felt like the tyres had gone off a cliff, massive. And I was like, oh god, this is really bad. And so I ended up pitting to say, no, they can't do anything else with this. And then obviously as it sat there, the lads are looking at the car going, why is it all a bit lopsided?
Got a punch on the side. Yeah, that was fine.
And they went, I think this is your issue, you got a puncture. We're just going to run through and check all the pushrod lengths, spring lengths, quadruple check we are where we think we are. Where we've been adjusting the ride height and things earlier, we hadn't made a mistake.
At the minute I'm just setting up all the tyre pressures for the race one, getting them prepped ready so we can get out on the grid.
Be nice to finish the first race. It was interesting last night with Dan sitting down going through some data.
And then braked, as opposed to throttle, brake. So in that split second you're freewheeling, essentially.
So we've more or less understood that. I've just got to try to put it into practice. I'll try and get a cut for Henry and Danny, they deserve it.
And this morning we've noticed there's a tiny little trickle of brake fluid coming out the left front, so there's no way you can send the car like that.
Fluid that's in there gets pushed back and obviously comes out somewhere. And he decided to jump all over me today.
It's very tight on time, very tight on time.
Bit of a rush to get that fixed.
All back together again now, and hopefully looking good for the race, but quite easier Sunday morning to put it like that.
Yeah, a little nervous.
Spend months and months and months prepping for stuff. You get to the racetrack and something will go wrong.
I've totally lost drive in all gears.
Keep going. 30 mil socket, centre circle at the lane. Shaft snap. Drive shaft. Drive shaft snap. I did a full drive shaft, complete thing. Flat plate screwdriver.
Roll to the grid, drive shaft snap.
One, ready? Yes. Ready. Need to get this thing smashed in. Have a glove. Off the brakes.
So, cars up to the grid.
goes f***ing wrong. Drive shaft snaps on the outlet.
Bloody good teamwork, man. Yeah, well done.
Then he starts from the back, but he's on the back of the grid. Dan can overtake, so it's not good, but it's not all bad.
I'm still going, but something feels very wrong.
He just was on the grass.
Every time I touch the brake pedal, the steering wheel drops half a turn. We're not in a hurry now, are we? Let the pack go.
Good job, buddy.
Before mates race finished last weekend, so it's good. And what happened with you?
I didn't see the lights, because I'm blind for the lights, and I fluffed the start and fluffed the next gear change. Got the right altitude was, and by that time it's too late.
Never gone. The lads did a great job, get a drive shaft changed in, I don't know, 8 minutes or something. It was pretty good going. Just a shame with the second problem a lap later.
Pace yesterday was really good. You know, if we can do that for the whole race, that'd be amazing. Try not to overthink your driving in this race. I know you've got your brakes in your head, so you have got the speed.
We get it off the line first.
Yeah, get off the line. He will do.
Then we'll make a plan.
Yeah, that's it. Podium, no damage. No one crashing into him. I'm not saying he's going to hit anybody, but
it is touring cars.
Yeah, it is touring cars.
Okay, cars on the grid now, David. Cars on the grid. Waiting for green flag. Waiting for green flag.
Racing of Donington, who makes the best start. Andrew Jordan gets away well, but so does the heavier part of Gordon Shedden, which leads down towards Redgate. Jordan slots in behind him. Everybody goes to the inside line. And drama in the background. James Kay has gone sideways. David Lyne gets involved there in the pit wall.
As long as you're alright, that's the main thing.
To me, it didn't look like you could do anything at all.
Not supposed to lift them all. Brilliant start, better than I expected, and it flew. James Kay on the right and Cole on the left, and they just come in and squeeze me.
I've been trying to ascertain the damage of my car. It's quite bad. This left corner's got quite seriously damaged. It's got broken wishbone, broken anti-roll bar, drop link, wings, and the fiberglass is all knackered. Just snapped the brake line off, so it's very tight, so the lens to get it done. Bit gutted, very gutted in fact.
Just start disconnecting that and that.
We are going to run out of time and parts to fix it. It's not going to go out, which is really gutting.
You're 4/10 faster than Austin.
I don't think there's any damage. He just stopped coming out the chicane.
Race 2. I don't think I've ever started that far back before. Couldn't even see the lights. I just don't like being slow, and we just haven't got the pace in the car today, and we can't put a finger on why.
Let's push, lads.
Daniel Welch and Nick Foster on the grid.
Nothing worse than the race starting, is it? You can't be in the garage.
I'm there. Apparently it's 10% lap quicker than in front.
How many laps to go?
1 lap left. 1 lap left.
Hard. It's a hard end to a hard weekend. Still didn't have the lap times in the car. I was driving as hard as I could. I just don't know why, really. It's just been a whole weekend of ifs and buts and whys. We just weren't quick enough. Just not the results we're after.
Yeah, I think he would have done well in that race. And again, that's the gutting again, you know. So, so hope hasn't knocked his confidence. I hope he's still, you know, he seems happy enough. He just prides it more than anything else.
Roll on Croxton. Not been the best of weekend. David's car was quick enough. Mine wasn't.